Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining. Super excited about the training we are doing today on social media. Now look, this is just quick tips. We truly can't compact all the social media skill sets you need to learn for your business in a 20 or 30-minute training. So I will try to keep this to 20 minutes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Be sure that you're sharing this with your teams. And let me get my PowerPoint slide up real quick. My name is Kebie. I'm dialing in from Clemens, North Carolina, just to show you where you're at now. We don't have to be close to do business, right? I just had a friend of mine reach out, wanted to meet, wanted to talk about the products, and she wanted to meet up. And I said, why not do a Zoom? She has kids, I have kids. It's so much more convenient to do a Zoom webinar or any kind of WebEx or webinar, whichever one you prefer. I use Zoom. But truly, social media has allowed us to build business from home, from our phone or our laptops, right? So again, thanks for joining. This is social media training, and we're going to get right to it. Again, we're going to go over just some things to get you kick started on your business. But I do highly recommend that you invest into skill sets. There is a training and coaching program that I've developed. I'd love to partner with you. You can go to my website, kebiewhitehead.com. And let's just give it a moment to catch up here. Social media is here. There's the great little picture explaining and showing about social media. And, it's just not going away. So if you hear in the marketplace that social media doesn't work, I would run, literally run and not listen to those voices. I have built 6 figures in my direct sales network marketing company, part-time, very part-time online, very minimal miles on my car, and very little time doing the business other than the time online. I have been able to generate leads online. And what that means for me is being able to run into people I would normally not run into. So if you're in network marketing, direct sales, and maybe you have left your hometown, maybe you live in another state, and you don't run into people, right? People this is just another avenue. Now, I do like the hybrid method. There are times that I meet up with people one-on-one, face-to-face, belly-to-belly. Nothing wrong with that. That old school style does work. I like the hybrid model. I do a little bit of both, and I definitely support both. So if I have a single mom or a mom who's very active with her kids or a dad who's very active, I have one gentleman on my team who is a single dad. He gets his children like on the weekends. He's highly active in sports with his kids, and he works 2 jobs. So how does he meet belly to belly? You can't. So social media is a way, just another way that people can fit this in. So anyway, let's talk about investing in skill sets. If you truly want to learn the skill set, the art of social media, I do have a coaching program. I will explain that at the end. But this video is just to get you kick started. I'm going to go through some do's and don'ts, some real high level stuff to see if you like my style, see if you connect. And I hope that this video will help get you kick started in the right direction. But social media, not only is it a way that we can get leads online, but we can take our business global. And so I live in North Carolina. I do have a team here in North Carolina. I have customers here in North Carolina, but we've been able to build our business in Japan, in Canada, South Africa, just to name a few countries. And we're going global. I mean, this thing is going viral. I love how social media allows us to talk internationally very cheap. So you go back 3 or 4 years ago, I worked with team in Canada and my cell phone bill was out the roof because here in the US, we don't get an all-exclusive international plan. We're going to pay. So there's things and ways that you can build international and talk to those folks using data instead of sale. And one way is Facebook chat, Facebook Messenger. You can call people through Facebook now. Just incredible. Also, I love social media in that you can reach people you normally wouldn't run into. So imagine if you went to the grocery store in your hometown, you may run into some people, right? And if you're lucky, you may could pitch your deal there. But I know people who aren't online who literally go to stores hoping they run into people. Like they go hang out at the Walmart. I'm like, not for me. I do not have the time to do that. I'm not going door to door. I'm not soliciting my friends and family over and over. That's just not my style to build. For me, I like to put out a teaser, stay consistent, and do the do's I'm getting ready to go over with you, and I let people come to me. Now, I also use an aggressive marketing approach as where I am reaching out to people. But what I love, again, about social media is that I live in Clemens, and most of the people I know, like childhood friends in my hometown, is 45 minutes away. So I don't shop there. I don't go out there much. I don't get out there. I don't run into people. Okay. So when I moved to another town where I didn't know a lot of people, I go to the grocery store. I don't know people. So I'm trying to, Jason and I, we've lived here in Clemens for about 3 years, and we're starting to meet people and develop and build relationships. But usually you're going to build in warm markets, people who know you, love you, trust you. People that went to high school with you, college with you, people who have went to church with you, and they've seen you and got to know you. So that's why social media makes that possible. No matter where you live today, you can still reach out and connect with those childhood friends or those longtime friends. The skill set is so important. The skill set in investing into social media not only helps you in your business, your Zija business, but it takes into your career. It'll take you into traditional business or sales. If you're communicating correctly, you will get leads. So I just encourage you to have an open mind, get pen and paper. I'm getting ready to roll through this training quickly. Social media is here. And you'll either watch people get rich using it and get left behind, or you're going to jump on this gravy train, this boat here, jump in the boat with us and go make some money online. I could tell you story after story, but I want to just share a few testimonies where social media really benefited me. I had a guy in Georgia I didn't know who stumbled across of a YouTube video that I did explaining my product. I actually did the YouTube not to prospect. I did it for my team. I was sick of telling my customers and team over and over the same thing. So I said, I'm doing a video. So I did a video and I went step by step through the product. And I recorded it, put it on YouTube, and sent the link. That just made sense. So I was able to send that link to 100 people in one day, and all of them got the same message. So in my social media coaching, I teach you how to develop and build your team and duplicate. That duplicates, right? Me calling 100 people is not duplicatable. And then they can't do what I do, but they can pass a video, right? But anyway, this guy in Georgia stumbles on my YouTube. He's, researching moringa and weight loss, and somehow he found me and wanted to do business with me. He has been on a reoccurring order, an auto ship or rewards order now for 3 years plus. Every month, 200, 200, 200. And I don't know him. Never met him. Talked to him on the phone when he reached out to me, but I didn't know this man. Okay, so that lead came to me. Somebody knew what they wanted. They went to find it online, and I was in position for them to buy from. Okay. Then I had a lady in Arizona who had used the product like 7 years ago. Her and her mom had a sample off somebody, never ordered it, just, had a sample. And the person who gave them the sample wasn't doing it anymore. So here I go posting the right way on Instagram, creating the lead I'm going to teach you. And she reaches out to me privately and says, what's your website? I'm ready to order. She literally buys 4 cases a month from me and has for years, month after month, because she drinks it. Her boyfriend drinks it. Now her husband, her mom drinks it. And like somebody else, a cousin or somebody drinks it. 4 cases running through my business a month from one lady that I have no idea who she is. I have never even spoke to her on the phone. We've only been on private message through Instagram. Crazy. And then I have numerous people, 5 to 10 leads a week of people wanting more information about my Zija business from Facebook. But I want to share with you about your other box. You have like an archived, Facebook changes the name a lot. I call it the other box because it used to be other. But it's like a spamming detection box. And the reason it's kind of buffered out for spam is that it's people reaching out to you who are not friends with you. And yes, some of it is viruses. You can see it's crazy creepers and stuff like that. But you want to keep an eye on the other box or the spammed archive type messages in your Facebook. Because I had a lady that her message came through there and she's like, how do I order Zija? I'm ready. I want it. And she wasn't friends with me. Okay. She seen a video off of a video a person shared and boom, I got the sale because I was in position online. Understand, you can do the same thing. You can get positioned. I'm very passionate about using social media because I, for one, have had success using it and many other people that I've trained and coached. You can connect and support teams in other countries. You can build groups for private interaction. I encourage you to stay engaged in our private groups. If you're a part of my team, we have the ROC group and the Blueprint. If you're not a part of my team, there's really a way to get attached, and that's through the breakthrough training. But you want to start with social media coaching. And then you're able to get in these groups and really learn duplication and see what I'm training and teaching. Also, Facebook events. They work if they're done right. I teach that in my coaching, especially with product. When you have a product, you can have an event, and it's like having a home party online. And I have literally had people in other countries join my events and place orders as customers for product. And these are people I did not know, but someone shared the event. They seen the event. It was public, and they joined the event, and I ended up with customers afterwards. So here's our agenda. We're going to go through do's and don'ts, the news feed, how to post, some tips, your profile, friend list, and how to network correctly. I'm going quickly. Get pen and paper. I've talked a whole lot so far, so we're going to go through some do's and don'ts. These will literally make or break your business, okay? I see people butchering it all day long. They are not getting coached or trained, and they're out here doing their own thing, think it's going to work, think they're going to earn $1 million if they just go post about their meeting. It does not work. Ask yourself, are you getting 5 to 10 leads a week? If you're not doing it correctly, okay? You need my training and coaching. But here's some do's and don'ts. Profiles are not being set up correctly. The reason, because the Zija company's in it, you're posting presentations, meetings, conference calls. People don't want to hear that stuff. That's related to like a work or job, and it's negative. Keep that off of your pages. You want to do teasers, okay? People are posting negative. So they're super positive, and then boom, here comes the negative. No venting on Facebook, no problems. You're in network marketing. You are in sales. You do not have issues. If you have issues, you stay off social media. Do not post them online. The minute you post one negative, it tears down all the positive you've done. And I mean, like for the whole week. One negative can take you out, and people will quit following you. They will defriend you. And that includes sensitive topics, politics, anything that makes people feel bad. Don't make people feel bad about their choices. Keep opinions to yourself. Stay super positive online. Then you got to stay consistent. You can't post one time and think, well, I didn't get a lead. I mean, you have to post over and over and over and over, not where you're driving anything down somebody's throat. In fact, I teach 5 personal posts, which means family, your grandma, your dog, your house, your fireplace. I don't care. 5 non-business posts to 1 product post. But what do I see? Product. Just dream it down the people's throats. putting it down people's throats. They start defriending you. They start unfollowing you because then you have become salesy. Then you have become soliciting. You just slip it in. Okay, you slip it in. 5 personals to 1. Okay, there is an art and skill set to this. I cannot teach it in the next 20 minutes. I can only get you kick started. All right, there is an art to watering and dripping. That means when you get the lead, how do you close it out? How do you continue to sow the seed? It's an art and skill set. And then the follow-up. The follow-up is you take the online lead offline. Means you get the phone number before you start sending videos. You get a phone number through private message and you put the person through the system, which is peak, pass, plug. Very simple, okay? Friend list. Talk about that. Another thing I see people doing wrong is they're not building their friend list. And by the way, no presence online is just as bad as a negative presence. Presence online is so important. You have to build your brand. You have to build relationships. You have to build trust. My policy is if we have 50 mutual friends, then we need to be friends. And I'm sending a request, okay? Get your friend list up. Your friends are prospects. They are potential buyers. So you want to be friends with lots of people, okay? Let's talk about communicating on the news feed. Everything we do is tracked. Everything. Even if you delete it, somebody's seen it. Somebody could have took a screenshot of it. We have to be very careful. So no negative. Ask yourself when you go to post, is this going to help improve my business or not? Is this going to cause people to run off or get stirred up or start an argument or debate? Or is this going to improve somebody's life? Is this going to help me to project positivity? Is this going to help me get my brand out there? Is this going to serve someone else? And that includes liking and commenting on other posts from other friends. When you like a political post, your friends see that you just liked it. When you comment on sensitive topics or go in arguments with people online, your friends see it. So I'm telling you, if you're in sales and you want to get rich, even if you're using online or not, if you want to get rich, you cannot have opinions online. If you don't believe that, go look at Walmart, go look at Amazon. They have Facebook. They are not in debates with people. Follow success. Billion-dollar companies don't do that. So treat your business like a billion-dollar brand, because it is. You represent a billion-dollar brand, right? We're getting to billion. We're in a $1 million brand now. We have a great company. You market and represent that company, but you will butcher it if you don't make wiser decisions online. People are watching us. Even when they're not liking, even when they're not commenting, they're watching everything we do. Super important. When we post, we want to post a teaser, not the full throttle. We don't throw in the kitchen sink at people. Okay, so when I say a teaser, I would take a picture of my moringa in the bottle and then say something like, I love how I get all my nutrition in one drink. That's it. Not come to my meeting and make money. If you drink this, it'll cure this. Because we have to be compliant. We have to be careful what we say. And by the way, weight loss is 100% compliant at all times. I share the heck out of weight loss stories. Which is why you need to be online with Cousin Zija team. So you're capturing stories. You're taking screenshots. You're saving pictures off people and you're resharing that. That's the art and skill set of social media. You want to educate your audience, not sell to them. You don't say, hey, if you want more, order here. Here's my website. You just sold to them. They're running. But if you share by educating, you say Moringa Aloe has this, that you're educating about the product, right? Refrain from using meetings, making money, presentations. That kind of stuff runs people off. And don't share even lives from the corporate Team, you just shared everything. You did not tease. The corporate lives are for you to plug into, and maybe tag people privately with that. Maybe you take the link and you go to private messenger. You store the link in your email for a later use that you send privately to people. You don't blast that stuff all over your page. I'm like, every day somebody invites me to watch Dr. Plant live, and they're sharing it on their page or their Facebook page. And I'm like, they need my social media coaching, because that is salesy. Don't be a creepy network marketer. You've got to have people ask you, what are you doing? And when you're telling everything, they're going on their own and researching it. They're pulling it up on Google. They could order from somebody else, and you have no idea they even looked at it, because you didn't catch the lead. Your intent is to catch the lead. You want people to ask you, what is this? What is that green drink? That's when you win. You won the lead, okay? And then we take them through the system. And I just want to ask, are you all in? Are you like hokey poking and around on your social media? You can't be in Dazija 1 week and not post for 3 weeks. That shows inconsistency. People do business with serious people. Are you serious about taking your business to the next level? People are watching you. They watch what you do, not what you say. So you got to be doing it. If I were to go to your Facebook page right now, what would it look like? What could I learn about you? The best thing to do is go there, look at your page and see, do you have negativity there? Do you have opinions on sensitive subjects? Are you venting? Are you gossiping? Are you arguing? Do you have Zija plastered all over your page? Are you compliant? Right? We've got to pay attention, okay? Facebook is another avenue, or social media, all of them, to generate leads, and it will work if you work it right. Here's some tips. Some people are posting too much. 5 to 1. So people ask, can I post 10 times a day? Yes. That means 8 personals to 2 product. And then I see people who aren't posting at all, and then a huge inconsistency. Okay, I posted on Monday, but I didn't post again Friday. That shows inconsistency. Stay consistent. We must balance. Again, these personal posts could be a quote. It could be a motivational quote. It could be a scripture. It could be a picture of your animals, pictures of your kids, pictures of you and your spouse, being checked in at a restaurant, taking pictures of food or whatever, like anything that's non-product or business. It's very simple to follow that. If you're having a bad day, stay off social media. Now, I put my game face on. Nobody ever knows I'm having a bad day because I stay consistent and I've learned the skill set. If you don't have the skill set and you just got to tell everybody your problems, then don't even go pull that app up on your phone. Stay off social media till you get your head right. 1 negative post can ruin 10 positives. And watch when people tag you. In fact, you need to turn on the setting to approve tags, because people are doing it wrong and tagging you and it still ends up on your page. So you want to approve or disapprove the tags. Do not argue with people. If someone comments negatively, delete the post. Private message and say, I respectfully disagree, whatever you need to do. And if people continue to argue with you, then block them. Be done. Delete it and move on. You're not here to convince. It takes too much energy, and definitely do not argue with people on your page. Okay? Just remove it. We must learn to honor and serve. People are on Facebook for one thing: attention. That's it. How do you feel when you have a notification? You pull up your phone in the morning, you hadn't been on Facebook, and you have 20 notifications, and you're like, who commented? Who liked my stuff? Okay, listen, we are human. And if you feel that way, and I feel that way, because you probably just laughed, I know you did, because that's how we feel. Everybody feels that way. So why not serve people, build relationships, genuinely comment on people. If it's a good post, go chime in and say, awesome post. Hey, how have you been? I'm glad your post popped up on my timeline today. I've been thinking about you. How have you been? Liking has less energy than commenting. So I'm saying on positive posts, if someone posts a picture of their kid, go up under it and say, your kid's so cute, or your kid's growing up. Take the time to serve people. Now, that means that you cannot, you don't want to comment on negatives, all right? What you want to do is find the positives out there and start commenting, all right? What we put out, we receive. When you support people, they support you. Remember, what we like and comment on, though, people see. So we want to be careful, but we want to learn the skill set of honor and serve. Do not open up a fan page or a business page. You do not need that. You can serve your clients, build your business from your personal Facebook page. In fact, fan pages and business pages, there's a need for those. More of a traditional business, consignment store, a jewelry store, brick and mortar, not network marketing. Okay, I tell people that they could do that when they get 5,000 friends and they're maxed out on their personal page. Otherwise, build your personal page. All right. The other reason is that if you do a fan page or a business page, you have to buy ads. So be ready to, cash in about $100 per post so people will see it. Your personal page is the best. Keep a balance. Again, 5 to 1. Here's some more ideas. If you travel somewhere, post about it. You go anywhere interesting. Go to Google, get some inspirational quotes and post it. If you do a Bible study, post it. Then do a picture of your product or service, okay? And I just said this, do not create a fan page, use your personal page. Use the personal page to network and connect. Do not post ever on political, that includes news, things happening. Do not do that. Sensitive topics, negative post. When people need prayer, go privately to that. Say, I'm praying for you. Don't push those negative things to the top. And by the way, prayer is positive, and saying I'm praying for you is very positive, but the post itself is not. So like if somebody's dying in the hospital and you just went under them and said praying, boom, dying in the hospital, your friends see all that. It's negative. It's negative. Look at what you're doing. Pay very close attention to what you're doing. Always ask yourself, is this appropriate? Is it professional? Am I being professional? Okay. Again, it's irrelevant how we feel about topics when it comes to online and building a business. Your opinions are very important. If you want to go hold up a sign and protest, go do that on a Saturday, but don't put it on social media, because furthermore, the way I feel, I don't care how you believe, just come buy from me, right? Isn't that how Walmart thinks? They don't look at the door and say, if you're this, political party, don't come shop here. No, they want every soul in there buying from them. And that's why they're a $1 billion company. We got to be careful, you guys. We got to be careful. 100% positive at all times. People are watching you. Build your profile. Make sure you connect your high school, all your schools you went to, college, church, employers, your past employment. You want to be found. You want more friends. Friend all friends. When you're building your profile, again, you want to tease. You don't want to tell all. You don't want to notate politics. You don't want to throw Zija in there, okay? Building the friend list. You just keep building. And listen, cousin team, the Zija company friends, that's great. Friend them, but they don't count. You need 1,000 personal friends. And after that, 2,000. These are prospects that go through the funnel. Pick 5 friends a day and connect. What does that mean to connect? It's, hey, how are you? How's cousin Bob doing? Hadn't talked to you guys in a while. We miss you. Go research the person, see how you know them. And then ask questions: family, occupation, recreation, message. That's the form that I teach, right? Then, when you're just connecting, you can't build business with them yet. You don't want to go in for the kill. We got to build a relationship. But as people come to you and they want to know more about your product, that's when you pass, plug, promote, which you've already been through the system week 2, right? Duplication. Follow the system. Guys, listen, that's it. I'm done. Again, I cannot teach. My social media class is 6 weeks. It takes that long to get through it, to come out swinging and doing things right. KebieWhitehead.com. Or what I recommend is that you click on consultation off my website. You can go read about social media, look at the pricing, look at the setup and structure of the class. But I recommend that you go to consultation and you just privately message me through consultation, and then I'll give you a call, and based on your need and level and where you're at, I'll give a recommendation of what you need next. So with that, blessings, get out there and do it. You can do it big. You can build it online. And I can't wait to see most of you through the new distributor training, which is truly improving lives and the opportunity of Zija. Make sure you're hooking up with me to find out what that is. But this will complete week 6 of new distributor training. You guys will get your certificates. You'll be ready to train and create your culture on your team, create that duplication you're looking for. And I'm just super excited to see. So with that, be blessed. See you guys.